Hello everyone, I'm back with a new video tutorial of beaded earrings. This time I'm going to show you how to make this earring. And for this project you're going to need 14 millimeter bezeled RIVOLI. I'm not going to show you in this tutorial how to make a bezeled RIVOLI. There are a lot of very good tutorials on YouTube, so please go ahead and watch them. You're going to need 4 millimeter faceted rondelles and 4 millimeter bicones. You can also replace these rondelles with either pearls or a different color bicones. You're also going to need size 11 seed beads and some size 15 seed beads, and also ear hooks and your needle and thread, of course. One thing I'd like to note is that for this earring I'm going to use the loop for the ear hook slightly differently. Make sure to use 36 seed beads for your bezeled RIVOLI. We're going to use the size 11 seed beads on the side of the RIVOLI to connect with the different units of the earring. So pick up 2 size 11 seed beads, 1 rondelle, 2 size 11, go back through the size 11 seed bead on the bezel and go back through all the beads that you just picked up. Just to reinforce that loop. Go back up through the seed beads and go through the rondelle. Now we're going to make this top unit, this little flower here. Now pick up 1 size 11 seed bead, 1 bicone, 1 size 11, 1 bicone, 1 size 11, and go through the rondelle. Flip over the other side, go back through the seed bead and the bicone. Pick up 1 seed bead, 1 rondelle, seed bead, bicone, seed bead, and back up through the bicone. Flip it over, go through the seed bead and the rondelle, and the seed bead and the bicone. Now we have 6 bicones. We need to connect it with this bicone and also add a rondelle. So we need to pick up 1 seed bead, go up through the bicone, pick up 1 seed bead, 1 rondelle, 1 seed bead, and go through this bicone. Now we have 6 spicones and 6 rondelles. Now we want to go through all these size 11 seed beads on the inside. This will pull all the beads together nicely. Oops. Okay. So now we want our thread to come out of this rondelle right here so we can make the loop for our ear hook. So go through a couple of seed beads again and then exit the bicone, flip it over, go through the seed bead and the rondelle, pick up 6 size 11 seed beads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and go back through the rondelle, flip it over again, go through 1 size 11, pick up another size 11 seed bead, go through the next 2 seed beads, pick up another seed bead, go through the next 2 seed beads, pick up another size 11 and go through the next seed bead and the rondelle, and now we need to start working on the bottom part of the earring. So our thread needs to exit the size 11 seed bead right here. So we're gonna weave our thread through all these beads and come out of this size 11 seed bead. So let's go through this seed bead and the bicone, and then these seed beads on the inside, go through a couple of size 11 seed beads, then go through the bicone, and then go through the seed bead and the rondelle, then go through the adjacent seed beads. You can go through all 3 of them at once. And now just weave the thread through all these seed beads until you come out of the size 11 seed bead exactly across from this one right here. So I weaved through all these beads, and now my thread is coming out of the size 11 seed bead right across from this one in the middle of this loop. So if you count the number of size 11 seed beads between this one and this one, there should be 8 of them on each side. By the way, I'm using Nymo just for this tutorial. I would recommend that you guys use either Fireline or Wildfire. Okay, now we're gonna work on the bottom part of the earring. So we're going to make this little unit right here, just like we did for the top part. So again, pick up 2 size 11 seed beads, 1 rondelle, 2 size 11, go back through that same size 11 seed bead that we just came out of, then go back through the 2 size 11 seed beads, the rondelle, and then again back through the size 11 seed beads. Again, this is just to reinforce this loop. Back through the seed beads and the rondelle. Pick up 1 size 11, 1 bicone, 1 size 11, 1 bicone, 1 size 11, and go through the rondelle, flip it over, go through the seed bead and the bicone, pick up 1 seed bead, 1 bicone, 1 seed bead, 1 rondelle, 1 seed bead, go back through the bicone, and again repeat all these steps until you have 6 bicones and 6 rondelles. So again, we have 6 bicones, and now we need to close the loop. So we need to pick up 1 size 11, go back up through the bicone, pick up 1 seed bead, 1 rondelle, 1 seed bead, and go back through this bicone and pull your thread. Then again, we need to go through these seed beads on the inside to bring them all together. And now we're going to work on the wings. So our thread needs to come out of this rondelle right here. So just go through the bicone, flip it over, go through the seed bead and the rondelle. Now we need to pick up 2 size 11 seed beads, 1 rondelle, 1 size 11, and go back up through the rondelle, flip it over, go back through the seed beads, and through the rondelle, and again repeat the same steps. Pick up 1 size 11, 1 rondelle, 2 size 11, go back through the rondelle. So as you notice, for the inside, we're picking up one size 11. For the outside, we're picking up two size 11 seed beads. Go back through the seed bead and the rondelle. We need 5 rondelles like this, so we're going to add 2 more. Pick up 2 seed beads, 1 rondelle, 1 seed bead, back up through the rondelle, flip it over, back through the seed beads and the rondelle, and then again for the last one we're going to pick up 1 seed bead, 1 rondelle, 2 seed beads, go back through the rondelle and pull your thread. Go through the seed bead and the rondelle, pick up 2 size 11 seed beads, and now we're going to connect this little strip with one of the size 11 seed beads on the bezel. So counting from this size 11 seed bead right in the middle of the loop, after that seed bead, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're gonna go through that size 11 seed bead. Now let's pick up 1 size 11 and go back up through the rondelle. And again, let's go through all these beads one more time to reinforce that loop. So back through those seed beads, then that size 11 seed bead on the side of the Rivoli. Pull your thread, then through the seed bead and through the rondelle, and now we need to work on the other side. We need another wing like this on this side. So we're going to weave our thread through all these beads and come out of this rondelle right here. Now when you're coming out of this last rondelle, go through the next seed bead and the bicone, and then continue through these seed beads here on the inside, go through 1 more seed bead and go through the bicone, then go through this seed bead and the rondelle. Okay, so now your thread is coming out of this rondelle. So pick up 1 seed bead, 1 rondelle, 2 seed beads, and go through your rondelle. Pull your thread, flip it over, go through the seed bead and the rondelle. And just like this side here, add 3 more rondelles. So pick up 2 seed beads, 1 rondelle, 1 seed bead, go back up through the rondelle, and as I said, repeat these steps until you have 5 rondelles like this. Okay, so now we have 5 rondelles and we're ready to connect it to the Rivoli. So again, we're going to pick up 1 size 11 seed bead and counting from this size 11 seed bead in the middle of the loop, right after that 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, go up through that size 11 seed bead, pull your thread, pick up 2 more size 11, go through the rondelle, and pull your thread, and let's just go through those beads one more time just to reinforce it. Okay, now we're going to go through only one of the 2 seed beads. Now we're almost finished. We just need to add these little herringbone units to finish our project. So our thread is coming out of the size 11 seed bead. We need to pick up 1 size 15, 1 size 11, go back through the size 11, then go back through the rondelle, and the size 11 seed bead, and then through the next size 11, which is part of the bezeled Rivoli, then up through the next size 11 and the size 15 seed beads. Then again, pick up 1 size 15, 1 size 11, go back through this size 11 here, pull your thread and go up through the last 2 size 15 seed beads. And continue the same step until you have 6 pairs of 1 size 11 and 1 size 15 seed beads. So again, pick up 1 size 15, 1 size 11, go back through the size 11, move your thread over, go back through the last 2 size 15 seed beads and pull your thread tight. Now we have 3 pairs. We need to add 3 more. So this was the last pair. Now the thread is coming out of the size 15. We need to go through the size 11 seed bead right here. So we need to go up through the top one and then back through the size 11 seed beads. You can go through like 4 of them. And then up through all those size 15 seed beads. This is probably the most tricky part of this project. Then go through that top seed bead of the loop again, pull your thread, go through the rondelle, flip it over, and go through that 1 seed bead. Okay, now pick up 1 size 15, 1 size 11, and go through that same size 11, then go through the size 15 and pick up 1 size 11, 1 size 15 and 1 size 11, go through the size 11, then through this size 11 here, and then through the 2 size 15 seed beads. Again, pick up 1 size 15, 1 size 11, go through the size 11 and pull your thread and help your beads go back up through the last 2 size 15 seed beads. And again, repeat this step until you have 6 pairs of 1 size 15 and 1 size 11 seed beads. Let's add the last pair. one size 15, one size 11, back up through the two size 15 seed beads, and that's it. Now we need to connect this herringbone unit to these two seed beads. So we need to go through the left size 11 seed bead, then continue on through the size 11 seed bead on the side of the Rivoli, then through this seed bead here and through the rondelle, back through the size 11 and through, let's say, 4 size 11 seed beads and pull your thread, and then go back up through all the size 15 seed beads, pull your thread, and that's it. At this point you can just weave through some of the beads, make a couple of knots and hide the thread, and then cut it. Let's just go through some beads. Okay, so just make a couple of knots here and just cut your thread. I'm just going to cut it now. And then add your hook. And your earring is ready. So this is it. I hope you like it. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the tutorial, I was going to make the loop for the ear hook a little different, and they do look different. I hope you like this tutorial. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.